How's it going? It's that time again. Yep, I'm out fishing again. Getting quite good at this, aren't I? I'm out nearly every weekend here. Right, let's have a look. This time, I'll give you a quick rundown of what's going to happen this weekend. I'm back at Selby 3 Lakes on the day ticket water, down in Selby there, just south of York, about 25 miles south of York. It is Saturday the 10th of May 2014, and I'm here for another 48-hour session. This time I'm here on my own. Porky the April terrorist is at home this weekend with his wife and kids, as you do. Keep them sweet, don't go fishing all the time. And again, so I'm here on my own, so I'll have to film it the best I can. Yeah, so if it's shite, what can I say? Right then, 48-hour session, Selby 3 Lakes, Saturday the 10th of May. I am in the, now what swim am I in? Hang 5, because there's a big plaque on the wall there telling me which swim I'm in. I'm in the Old Gate swim, the Old Gate Carp swim. We were in the kennel last time, if you saw the videos a couple of weeks ago. So basically I'm fishing towards the island, but I'll show you all that later on. Right, what is it? Well, I'm on my own, as you can see. I'm in my bivvy by myself, me, myself and I. I've cast out for now. I've just put three rods out just up against the lily pads on the island there, but again I'll show you that later on. It's pissing it down, bit shit weather, but hey, it's carping weather, so it's overcast, so it's good. But the rain, well, it would lay off. Well, I don't care because I'm in bivvy anyway. I'm an all-weather fisherman, not like Porky. I'm not going fishing if it's raining. Yeah, because he's a mong, isn't he? Of course he is. Yeah. Right. So what I'm going to do this weekend is basically I'm just going to make a few videos. I'm just going to show you the stuff that I have. Yep, the stuff that I use when I come fishing. I'm going to show you the stick mix I'm going to use this weekend, but I'm also going to show you my 12-volt system. So basically my battery system that keeps me all nice and comfortable. It's luxury basically, but you have got to take batteries with you. You've got to take all this kit with you. So if you're going for an overnighter, you know, whether you take it with you, it's entirely up to you. But I like to take it with me because it keeps me comfortable and I enjoy myself. If I get a fish, it's a bonus, innit? It's a bonus. Right, so I'm going to knock a stick mix up for this weekend now, and I'll show you exactly what I'm doing. Yep, it's going to be nice and sexy, this. And I've got my remote, look, can turn it off, say ta-da, Chris. Ta-da, Chris. Right, yeah, it's really honking it down now, guys. The time is, it's 20 past 4. I'm going to knock a stick mix up now. See, it's actually pissing it down outside, but I'm nice and cushy inside my bivvy, living the dream, as you do when you go carp fishing. You living the dream, always living the dream. Yeah, but Porky's not living the dream because he's sat at home being run riot by kids. His missus moaning at him because he's not doing the cleaning, he's not made the beds, he's not done the dishes. But I'm here living a fucking dream. Fucking right. Right, so my stick mix for this weekend, as you can see, it's by Sticky Baits. I don't endorse them, I'm not sponsored by them. I like them and I've bought them because Roger sells them very cheap and it is a good quality bait. So I'm going to be using that this weekend. I might chop and change, but the majority of it this weekend is going to be Sticky Baits, the krill, as you can probably see. Right, what I'm going to do with my stick mix, I'll go through it with you. I've got my pure krill liquid. I've got a tin of chili hemp, yeah, frenzied hemp seed. I'll tell you the prices in a minute and you'll be quite shocked actually what Roger sells them for and how much they are in the shops. Tin of the old bog standard sweet corn, tin of cheap and chatty tuna flakes from wherever it has them, Smart Price. Yeah, it's probably fucking dolphin, but hey. I've got 2 kilos of krill 16mm freezer baits. I've got a bag of 4mm krill pellets, of course again by Sticky Baits. I've got the active mix, which I'm going to mix into this one. I've got some homemade krill boilies there, as you can see, that Roger's made. He's given me these. He's given me about bloody £1.5 for nout. And I've got my bog standard homemade that's been in the freezer. I pulled it out. That's just the old standard that you see on the other videos. Right, let's knock this lot up then. Yep, I'll make a stick mix and show you exactly how I do it. Right, stick mix. I'm going to make quite a large quantity of this. I'm going to make more than enough. Grab yourself a ground bait bowl, like so, cheap as chips. NGT cost me about £6. That was it. So grab yourself a nice, well, anything really. You can put it in a mess tin, whatever you've got at hand. Right, the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to stick the krill active mix in. I'm going to put some of that in. So, again, open that, and I'm going to stick, I don't know, half a bag in. Yep, there's half a bag. The bag, oh, I can smell that now. Oh, that smells good. That smells quality, that does. I don't know, maybe a kilo. It's probably a kilo, so probably about 500 grams in there. So there we go, active mix. Right, next thing I'm going to put in is some of the old 4mm krill pellets. Again, open them. There we go. Krill pellets, 4mm. I'm going to put half a bag of them in. So again, that's a kilo, so about 500 grams. Just give them a quick mix round. As you do, it'd be rude not to. Right, next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to stick in my homemade stuff. Yeah, again, there's just some pellet in there. There's some sweet corn. I think there's mainline tiger nut in there. A bit of betaine and a bit of pineapple, but I'm going to stick that in just to add a bit of a base mixture, a bit of a foundation to it. In that goes, and again just give it a mix up. Right, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get a Tesco's receipt for pork pies, fresh milk, chili con carne, a bacon joint, some white rolls, smoked bacon and sausages. That's my food for the weekend. But we don't need that, do we? Right, I'm going to take my frenzied hemp, yeah, the old chili hemp. Oh, what I did forget to mention was the prices that Roger charges for these. Again, he's got a bait shed here at Selby Lakes. He's got a bait shed, and his prices are actually, they're very good. They're fucking amazing, in fact, because I went on the internet last night while I was at home before I came in. I looked for prices for freezer baits for 16mm sticky baits krill, and I'm looking at £11.99, £12, up to 13, 14 quid for a kilo. He sells them for £8 here. £8. Yeah, this is £3 for a whole tin of this. The active mix was a £5. The 4mm pellets, the krill pellets, were a £5 against sticky baits. That was a tenner, which I think is about 12, 13 quid in the shops. And he was umming and ahhing about the tin of sweet corn. I said, I'll give you £1 for that, mate, for the prices you're charging. So I'll give him £1 for sweet corn. Of course you can get it for 45p, but I'm not grumbling. He's done me well. I got this lot here, yeah, for 35 quid. Right, so I'm going to put the whole tin of that in. Bish bash bosh, Bob's your teapot. Give it a shake, give it a stir. Just mix that in. Yeah, let's see, is it PVA friendly? Dynamite news person. No, it's probably not PVA friendly, but this mix will be when I finish with it. Right, so that's start getting a bit of a soak now. Oh, that smells good. So give that a mix. Get rid of that off your hands. Next go in, tin of corn, including the juice. That exploded. That exploded. It's not gone off till 2016, so it's not gone off. Nope, it exploded. Right, tin of that, in it goes, juice and all. Yep, get the whole lot out. And again it's Pike, Carp love corn, and it gives them that visual bit as well. Yeah, the yellow corn. You can see it from quite a way away, and of course then they home in on it. Yeah, so you've got your visual, and of course you've got your smell. Right, next bit I'm going to do is I'm going to put in some of the 10mm Roger's homemade krill that he gave me for now. I'm just going to put a few of them, a couple of handfuls of them in. In fact, let's make it 3. It'd be rude not to. Again, give it a good stir, give it a good mix with your old dirty mitts. Or if you're a Muslim, give it a stir with the trotters. There we go. Right, next thing I'm going to put in is some left over from the last session. So I've got about 2.5 kilos for this weekend of the old krill, 16mm freezer baits, but I'm not going to put them in whole. I'm going to put them in as chops, just cut them in as you do, just split them in half. I haven't got one of them fantastic corder things that chop them up. I've got my BFK, big fucking knife. Just cut a few of them up again. If you're not used to knives, don't do it like this, guys, because you probably slice your fingers over like Porky the Earplug terrorist did. Put a few of them in. There we go. Again, just give it a mix, and then I'm going to put in my little tin of smart price tuna. Cheapest chips, probably fucking dolphin, but hey. Oh, I haven't got a tin opener, so I'm going to get my Leatherman. 130 quid that was. 130 sobs, would you believe it? Right, where's my tin opener, my can opener? There we go. I'm just going to open my tin of tuna. Again, all the liquid's going in. It's in brine, so it's salty water. Get that open. Again, it's horrible tuna. Don't eat this because it's fucking minging. It's dirty, horrible, cheap, chatty. I've been on Jeremy Kyle, and that's my tuna sandwich tuna. But fun getting your bait. Fucking carp love it. Yeah. But people with any respect would never eat that shite because it's just fucking mush. But great for carp bait. Again, whack it in. Give it a good fucking stir around. Yeah. And there we have it. There is my stick mix for this weekend. Again, there's a lot in there, but what I'm going to do is, of course, I'll use it as stick mix. I'll bait some in, but I'll keep the rest and put it in the freezer at home because I'm not going to waste it. And the pièce de résistance is, of course, the liquid. Right. Of course, you've got brine in there. You've got sweet corn juice. You've got the frenzied hemp juice, all water, and of course, water will dissolve your PVA. So you've got to put an oil in, or some sort of oil. Yeah, that's PVA friendly. So I'm going to whack in some krill liquid. Yeah, that'll do. And then I've got to stick my dirty trotters in that now and give it a good mix. So give that a good mix. I'm throwing it all over my bivvy. So you've got the smell, you've got krill smell there, you've got pellet, you've got the visual aid, of the sweet corn. You've got tuna, you've got all sorts in there. And there we go. I might even thin that out a bit now with a bit more of the. In fact, I'm going to put the old Activate mix in, put the lot in, because again, I'm not going to throw it away. What I don't use, I'll take home and I'll put it in the freezer. And then what I'll do, I'll just put that to one side now and leave it for a while. Give it a good mix. And that's me good for the weekend. Look at that. I look like a Muslim, don't I? Because they wipe the fucking asses with the fingers. Don't use toilet paper like civilised people. I've got my fingers covered in turd, but it smells better than Muslim shit. Right, there we go. I'll show you how to bag them up in a bit. I'm going to leave that to soak in now, and then I'll knock up some PVA bags. Oh, it smells nice. That smells nice. Right, I've covered fucking all sorts here. Of course, I've got to route my remote control up, push the button. See you in a bit. So, Aldgate Carp Swim. That's where I am, of course. I've got just 3 rods in the pads over there on the island at the moment. Again, we've got a 6 foot, 8 foot bar just out there in front of them lily pads, which I'll get the old marker throat rod out and find out where it is very shortly. I'm going to stick one out there for the evening once I've knocked them stick mixes up. I wonder if them goosies are still on there. Goosies? Fucking geese, get your grammar right. Hooligan. So there we have it. Right, let's get some stick mixes knocked up. Back of the net. Right. Time put a few stick mixes. Not going to knock a few up now. So, if you've never done stick mixes before, which most of you probably have, what you're going to need is some PVA mesh, PVA stocking, whatever you call it. This one's cheap and chatty. Oakwood Carp does the job, dissolves in water. Yeah, I think I paid about £4 for 7 metres. Or you can get the corded stuff that comes out the same factory and pay £8 for it. Up to you. Need a plunger. You will need a BFK, big fucking knife, or a pair of scissors if you prefer. If you're not comfortable with a big knife, yeah, you probably cut yourself. Little pot, waterproof, which is going to do a lid on that, of course, and I've dried it, and of course all singing, all dancing stick mix. So you grab my stick mix and my plunger, or if there's a PVA and a plunger. There's my PVA. Get my bag of goodies and just put a bit of that in there like so. Yep. Again, you can put as much in or as least in as you like. I'm just going to push that down, just wash it down, push it out the end. Like so. Remove my plunger. Then, of course, I'm just going to get enough and just tie a knot in the end. Pull it right the way down, like so, and then tie another knot. Oh, ding dang do, that'll be the rain. So you've got 2 knots there, as you can see. First knot, second knot. And then of course take your BFK and just cut between the 2 knots. And there we have it. Stick mix. Ready to rock and roll. As you can see, PVA is still intact because the water's soaked in and it's the oil, it's the krill liquid that's actually prevented that PVA mesh from dissolving. Stick it in your pot, ready for use later on. Right, double knot. Why did I tie the double knot? So you can do this. There's the knot, ready to go again. Again, stick a bit more in. Again, as I said, you can make them as big or as small as you like. You can press it down, push it out the end, give yourself a bit of PVA to work with, tie a knot, and again pull it right the way down, as tight as you can get it. This is because a simple reason, so you don't waste any PVA in my eyes. So there's your first knot, second knot, again it's very sticky, that it's very nice, and again tie your second knot, there we go. Get your knife or your scissors if you prefer scissors, cut that, PVA bag ready to rock and roll. Yeah, again pop it in your pot, there's two done. I'm going to get a shed load out of that, but as I said, if I don't use it all, I'll bag it up and I'll put it back in the freezer. I won't chuck it in the water and waste it, because it's like including the boilies there is about 35 quid. So I'm going to knock a few more of them up, and I'm going to knock some rigs up ready to cast out for this evening. Like my old army shirt, that was my nickname. Of course it, oh that side, no it's that side, there we go. It's Edith. Yeah, I got it from JJB Sports, look, as you can tell, yeah, made in China. And of course I've got my stripe on the arm because I was a Lance Corporal. Right, so there we have it. Make sure you stick it back in its tub. The reason that's there, of course, to keep it dry. Put it away, and that's it. You're ready to rock and roll. Fantastic. Ping. Yeah, tip top, mate. Tip top. Yeah, it was all ship-shape and Bristol fashion. Right. No, well, I told her I'd come in fishing, like, so. Yeah. You know, Elsie's freight, I come down there. Hopefully I'm going to be here till Tuesday. I'll just see what they say at work. If they ring me Monday and say I've got a job Tuesday, like, because I'm on fucking standby, aren't I? If not, I'm going to stay here till Tuesday, so I'm going to do 3 nights. Oh, I've got a tinkle. I've got a tinkle badinkle. Come and have a look at what you could have won. Right. Right, fella. Yeah, I'm going to get these. I'm going to get these re-rigged for the evening. Oh, hang on. It's going ding dang do. Here, Lee. Did your phone do this? He did it to me the other week, so fuck you, Porky. Oh, hey, this is sounding good. This is sounding good. Go on, let's have it. Don't forget your Carlsberg. Berg in Swedish means queer. So if your name's Carl and you live in Sweden, Carlsberg means Carl's queer. So Carl, you're a fucking shit dick. Right, what I'm going to do now is take my fucking hat off. I've had an haircut. Don't look good. Fucking good me, don't I? Right, I'm going to tie 3 rigs to cast out tonight. I'm not going to fucking bore you with the me time rigs, because that'll just go on for fucking ever and ever, and you'll all get fucking bored and fall asleep. So I'm going to tie them, I'm going to rig them up, and then show you what I'm using. Alright? Carlsberg. He's from Sweden. He's a fucking shirt lifter. Chuck me ferry. Right. Before I make any more rigs, I'll show you this. I said earlier I'll show you my carp fishing. What have I got there? It's a folder, actually. It's just a fucking folder for paperwork, you know, that all these tossers that work in offices use. But this is my fucking pride and joy. It's very sad, actually, when you look into it. but it's my little rig wallet. Yep. Have a look at this. I made the majority of these in prison, at home in Sweden. And it's my little rig wallet, or it's my little rig board. And there's my rig board. Yeah. It's got a few rigs there. And I can turn it round. I've got a few more on the other side. 80% of them actually are absolute fucking shite. And I must have been fucking drunk when I made them. But some of them are good. But it's my little pride and joy, that. Yeah. You know, some people can actually go a ding a ding a ding a ding a ding a ding and play it like a harp, but I can't because I'm a knobber. Oh look, and that was my old website on the back. So if I lost it, people could return it to me. It was streamingdelkims.se, but again, that's long gone. That was back in the day. That was. Also, what I've got in here. Oh, there's loads of rigs. There's loads of rigs that I got off eBay. Fucking hell, look at some of them. I got off eBay. I think I got them for about £1 each, and they're about as much use as fucking Anne Frank's drum kit. They really are. Well, there's a few rigs in there, but I've just kept them. I'll never use them because they're, again, they're shite. They're about as much use as fucking Stephen Hawking's mountain bike. But I'll stick that away. I might have a route through them later. But at the moment, of course, yeah, I'm using called what is it called? Is it N-Trap? Is it N-Trap? That one. I really like that. I really like that hook length. It's really good. The fact is, it's the perfect colour. The perfect camouflage for silts or clay bottoms, as it is here. It's coated so you can strip it back, and underneath it's quite soft but not too soft, so it's not soft enough to tangle on the cast. And I do actually, I like that, as I said in the video last time. It's probably the best hook link I've ever used, because you can make so many different rigs with it. Yeah. But if you put it in the wrong hands, like Porky the Earplug Terrorist, it just comes out like fucking, I don't know, tits on fish. Yeah. So told you late, I'll slag you off all fucking time, mate. You sat home with your missus and kids, and I'm down here by myself. Yeah. Yeah, fuck you. I've lost me bloody doodah now. What have I lost? My remote control. Old school. I pressed the button. Right, I'm going to knock some rigs up for the evening now. Bait them up and ready for a quick change when I reel them in very shortly. Again, it's only 5:15, so still a bit of daylight. I'm going to knock some rigs up. Get them ready, show you what they are, put them on the rods, and then whack them out there. Let's catch some big fucking carp, because that's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. We're here for the carp. But at the end of the day, guys and girls, I come to enjoy myself. Yeah, and if I catch a fish, it's a bonus. It's as simple as that. If I don't catch a fish, I still enjoy myself. The thing is, you probably saw last year, the year before, I made shed loads of videos. I made shed loads of them, but I didn't put them up on the Tinterweb. The simple reason is because there was times where I didn't catch any fish. But I've got about, God, there must be about 300 gig of just fishing films that I haven't put up. The only ones I do put up are the ones where we catch some fish. But I'm going to start putting them up anyway, whether I catch fish or not. Some are educational, some are not. I enjoy myself when I'm out there. A lot of people say I'm not serious. I'm not serious about the casting. You're just a fucking bell end, which I am, but I'm a professional bell end. But if I was not serious, would I have this? Would I have a tackle box like that? Would I? There's a lot of money in there. I'll put that down and I'll grab my next one. Would I have 2 tackle boxes? Tackle box number 2. Again, quite a few quid's worth in there. And the one that is worth the most money is this one here, because this has got my hook lens in. Yep, that is the hook lens. Yep, I've spent a lot of money over the years getting myself all this gear, but if I wasn't serious, would I? Would I? Yeah, there's a lot in there. A few quid's worth, definitely. Yep. So I'm a serious carp fisherman in a sense. I just like enjoying myself, and I like being a dickhead at the same time. Dickhead. Time is 5:25, Saturday the 10th of May. Check out that weather. It's horrible. It's horrible. That's why Lee's not here. He knew it was going to rain. He doesn't do raining. But me being hardcore, I'm an all-weather fisherman. Fishing it down! Right then. Let's have a look at the rig that I've knocked up for this evening, and this is going all 3 rods. We'll have a look at the components first. Firstly, I've got Corda end trap, 20 pound silt. So I've got Corda end trap, that is the hook length material. The hook I've used is a Corda choddy size 6. Again, as you can see, the reason it's a choddy, it's got the outturned eye. You see how the outturned eye? If you know about chod rigs, that's outturned for a reason. Is because of the stiff monofilament that you actually use with the chod rig. But I've used it with end trap here, and I'll show you exactly why. And the baits are, I've got a half a boot tube berry sticky bait. There we go. It's just half of one pop-up tipped. It's just for the visual effects. And underneath I've got a freezer bait krill sticky baits. Again, as I mentioned, guys, I'm not in any way, shape or form associated to sticky baits. Yeah, I'm not a sponsor. They don't give me any free bait. I buy all my own bait. It's just my own personal preference. Right, let me show you now what I've done here. Of course, as you can see, it's about, let's say, near enough 6 inches long in it. Yeah, and that's a man 6 inches, not a woman 6 inches. And you can see what I've done here, if you can see that. Yeah, I've stripped it back, and you've got like a wrinkling of the coating. That's there for a reason, should you need to use a pop-up. I'll explain that very shortly. Again, I've got a choddy size 6. It's a standard hair rig, but I've got a bit of silicone tubing on there. Most people think that's a bit fucking big, innit? But it is, but it doesn't matter, because that's going to sit under the hook anyway, so the fish will never see it, because that is going to sit on the bottom just like that. Oh, that's the theory behind it. Right, because I've stripped that back, it is now it's supple braid underneath, and that is the theory behind this. As you can see, what I'll do, I'll show you that. It's straight as a die, isn't it? Yeah, it hasn't got the 45-degree kick like most rigs have. But what I'll show you this, when you do the palm test or the finger test, it turns over every time and the hook sticks in. Yeah, I've tested it time and time again. Yeah, but I'll show you exactly what I mean. I'll turn it round and I'll put my hand like this. So the hook is coming on the outside, assuming it's in the carp's mouth, Yeah, but as I pull it up, it turns every time and it digs in, as you can see. Yeah, show it again. It doesn't matter how fast you do it, it digs in. That hook will always turn over and dig in the carp's mouth. So, if you think you're getting, well, you think you're having your fucking pants pulled down by carp, stick one of these rigs on. If they pick it up, they're going to get fucking nailed. Yep, as you can see, it turns and it's in. Doesn't matter how fast you do it. I'm going to hold the hook point away from me. It turns and it sticks in. Again, turns and sticks in. Every time. Every time. So that's what I'm going to use tonight, guys. I'm going to stick that on all 3 rods. Yeah, again, that little bit of silicone there, I've just used a little bit of silicone I found, the first thing I found in my box, but again that's going to be underneath the actual boil itself, so the fish should not see that. But if you want to use smaller, by all means do so. But that is a fantastic rig to use. It's bog standard, yeah, but it's very, very effective. Yeah, gets them every time, apart from that time. Yeah, and that's the time they'll get away. Right, let's get another 2 of them made up. Stick them on the rods, get them dunked, get the PVA bags on, get in them pads. Let's get some fucking fish.